Hey guys, welcome to another wonderful edition of the DCVR Meetup. Yay! We've got two fantastic companies presenting to us for us today. Both come from very, very far away, which is going to be exciting for us. So we don't get to see them every day. The first is going to be AltspaceVR. We have Cymatic Bruce presenting, a famous man in the VR world. And he's going to be talking about how AltspaceVR is using social VR in order to bring people from across the world together into the same virtual space. Pretty awesome, if you ask me. And then we're going to have VirZoom. Spencer is going to be presenting for us about how they're using virtual reality to improve the way that we exercise and make sure that we're all healthier. Because exercising can be pretty boring, but not with a VR headset.
So this is AltspaceVR. As you can see, I'm running on the Surface Book with no VR headset attached. That is one of the ways we run. We are open beta, so we can run it like this with the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, or DCVR, and all those things are cross-platforms. They're seeing the same thing. What's really important about AltspaceVR is that not only am I in here with other people, but I'm able to share web content in real time very easily. So I brought up a web browser. Let me just type in a URL. Yeah, how about that one? That's totally random, not pre-planned at all. This is live, connected to the internet, and with one click, kind of like a Google Chromecast, it is now on a huge screen. I had it on a private browser right in front of me, but now that's a public billboard-sized browser, visible to everyone in the room, including that person. Oh, look, what is that? Japanese users influenced us to get some emojis in there, so I love you guys. Love you so much, so happy to be here. Yes. So we have a Gear VR cross-platform. Uh-oh. Who is that? Who is that? That is Joe. That is Joe. He is in somewhere in California. He's just going to leave motion to wave hello. Hello, Joe. I love your face. I don't have speakers. So very good. Excellent. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you. Moving on in the presentation. One of the things I'm most excited about what we're doing in AltspaceVR is 3D web content. But before I get into this, let me back up a little bit. And let's talk about 3D web content. So you've probably seen this before, maybe not even realizing it, but let me bring this up. This is an example of 3D web content. So clearly we have this chessboard, it's on the 2D browser, it's on Chrome, but I'm moving these objects around. You can tell because of the perspective, there's clearly 3D objects that are rendered in this scene, right? So let's go ahead and Control C here, let's get that URL. I'm gonna Alt-Tab back to AltspaceVR here. I'm going to open this URL bar on this browser window. You notice it's actually not a plane. If you see the notches, this is actually a cube that's floating. So I'm going to go ahead and Control V, and let's see how fast the internet is here. And voila. Maybe go fast, please. You can do it.
There you go.
There we go. Wow, a little bit slower on the guest internet. That's okay. So what you're seeing here is a website that is a literal site. It is a place in the VR space. We call it holographic web content because you can literally walk through it.
That's our beta bike, what we'll be shipping in June. So this bike has sensors that track pedaling speed. So the faster you pedal in the real world, the faster you're going to go in the virtual world. We have some action buttons, so a trigger, 3 buttons, and a D-pad on each handlebar. And then what we do is we have resistance control on the bike, and we have sensors. We're able to track your steering using the position tracking of the headset. And so what we do is we make all these games internally. We have a small AAA development team that are making the games you'll demo today. All these different worlds, they're all online multiplayer, sort of mini iPhone-style games. They're repeatable, they're fun, and they're sort of easy to play, hard to master. So the goal is to work out without the work. Although it looks like a piece of fitness equipment, we think it's more of a game system. And when you're playing, you got to work out, sort of what you have with DDR and different